tone 4. So the beginning of this track, he does a little solo. Beautiful sound. That's pretty much all there is to worry about here. Make sure you're using your neck pickup. Try the position 4 if you want. I'm not going to get into that now. But turn the tone control down because it is also quite, it's kind of like a melancholy sound. That's that bit. And then there's a second part to Gravity, which is the solo on the end. It's exactly the same sound, but he turns the tone control up on full and plays with a pick. So again, it sounds very different, but that's really all that's going on. So that would be the... that part. Okay, so, and you can hear very different sound when you use a pick. So that's Gravity, there we go. And that sound, I would say, is kind of like the most useful of all of them because it's kind of right in the middle ground. It's the sound that he kind of uses the most in the most different settings. It's kind of full, volume on full. That's the sound. There's kind of two parts to this song. They were famously recorded on a gold leaf-coloured Strat that John Mayer owns, and I think he used it live a lot as well when playing this particular song. And my notes that I've got here just say volume on 6, and that'll be for the verse part. So he's... just playing that kind of, rhythm to get it completely clean. There's no hair on that at all. As opposed to the solo where he turns the volume back up again. And what you get there is this kind of really great kind of spanky, and it's not a in-between position. This is the middle pickup. But it really reminds me of a Clapton-y type.
That's all these inspiration, yeah.
Kind of honky sound, but in the context of that track, sounds to me very retro blues. Very kind of. And I think I just played it in the wrong key. But yes. Playing with his fingers again. I think this whole track is fingers. You can hear
a little crush.
That it's got a little bit of crunch on it if you have the volume fully up for that, which is not right. So hence the slight.
Amazing, like say the tiny little bit.
Take it down a bit and then not maybe not that much, about 6 again. And then
is there a chorus? Is there a chorus on that?
No chorus at all. No, it's just slow dancing in a burning room. A favourite. Song of 2 parts. You've got the main riff, the beginning part, and that is telling me to use position 4 with the tone on 6.5. So that we shall do. Here we go. And this is going to be the,
That's really important there because it's like I've seen a lot of people when they're playing online to get that clap. They're really having to smash into the strings and it's not really getting the...
I think on the actual recording, it's an overdub.
Yeah.
Where he's just got the spring reverb cranked right up on the amp.
Okay,
and all he's doing is that. Just doing that.
Yeah.
And it's massively turned up. And,
because you see everyone when they're playing, it's like almost breaking the strings to get to the.
I don't believe it's being played actually as part of the main part. I think he's just sustaining that, and then a second guitar with a massively whacked up spring is doing that.
Yeah, and
you can hear the spring. It's lovely. Well, so this is one of the compound effects. Maybe I'll use that on the pedal platform demo part. So it says here tone 2.5, volume on 10. So the tone's right down, and it's the bridge pickup. 2.5. Or whatever it is, right? That sound. And you can hear it's got a bit of hair. You maybe even go a bit further, actually. I think it's almost like a fuzzy vibe. It's not a fuzz. It is the volume down on this, just with a bit of extra gain coming from a boost. Let's try that again. Whatever it is. Up there somewhere. I've turned the bass up a little bit as well. And don't be afraid to use the CQ, by the way. A couple of tweaks here and there, a bit more gain, a boost or whatever, and you're starting to be really, really close. I don't even know the last bit, but there we go. That's an example really for that, and that carries for all of them. You listen to the album that we've made the pack about, and this is not just about John Mayer either, not just about this pack. You will notice that a lot of the sounds that we've chosen are used in more than one place on the album, and in some cases. And what you get then when you start turning on pedals, well, let's turn a pedal on. So this is the clean, all-in-one pedal platform profile.
Yeah.
So.
So that's amazing.
Yeah, okay, so just a compressor. That's just a compressor. Very nice, but what we're all about here is the blues. So let's have a nice little combo of Tube Screamer. I'm going to hit a bit of noise reduction to save your ears from the buzzing, as we're using single coils here. But yeah, so here's a Tube Screamer, there's an 808 circuit and a clone. Set kind of neutral, a bit of extra, not a lot of gain, a little bit of extra treble, and this will give you like a kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan type of. Get the idea? What was that track? David Bowie.
Yeah.
China Girl. Hear that compressor?
Yeah.
It's more subtle than that, but what it's doing is creating this extra, really nice, even sustain to the notes. So yeah, I just want to go back and show you it because we didn't mention it at the time, but that is also on the pedal platform. It's part of the same studio session. So we've retained all of that studio stuff going on, and it means then when you start using your pedals, let's try a different one. Here we go. Nice old reproduction circuit of Electro Harmonix Big Muff.
Big Willie Surf Shack. Let's go.
So that's let me see. Here we go. Proco Rat. How about a rat? Very different sounds, obviously, to the raw amp or any of the other sounds.
But it's great. So
but that's the whole point of the pedal.
You can take it and then you're able to.
So, you buy your pedals based on liking the sound of them, and running them into this kind of thing is going to make them sound really nice. And it allows you just to use your pedals the way that you normally would. But on headphones or at home with all of that great sound baked in, so you just get the most fun.